Sharky Gamer here. So today we're going to take a look at the Assassin's Creed Syndicate cane sword replica. This is made by Ubisoft and is essentially a replica of the cane sword seen in the Assassin's Creed Syndicate game. So first, let's take a look at the packaging. So this is the front of the box. As you can see a cool picture there of the cane sword. At the top there you've got a logo. Top of the box also has a logo. The bottom of the box just goes through some of the warnings, etc. The side of the box you've got a logo, and the same goes for the other side. Now on the back of the box it sort of shows a close-up of each function of the cane sword. So fully detailed ornamental handle, full size 36-inch cane, scythe mode, sword lock and release, sword mode, scythe blade kick button release. So that's the back of the box there. So now let's have a look at the contents. So this is the contents of the box. So first off you've got a very basic instruction. It just kind of goes through what's included, how to assemble it, how it works, and it's in different languages as well. So just a single page. So these are the three main parts of the actual cane sword. So you've actually got the sword part itself with the ornamental handle, and then of course you've got the other two pieces that form the actual cane part of the cane sword. So let's take a closer look at each one of these. Firstly, you've got the sword here, and it looks amazing. The detail is quite incredible. Even down on the blade here you got some detail. Looks pretty cool. And of course you can hold it like this, you can hold it like this. Looks really cool. Especially this the head here. Looks so nice. So moving on to the other pieces here, you've got two pieces. This is just basically the middle part of the actual cane. It's just the middle, doesn't really do much except for sheathing the sword. So you can clip the sword in there, which I'll show in more detail in a moment. This next bit is the bottom part of the cane, and now this has a button here which releases a hidden scythe blade. So and the idea with this is it's kind of a kick button, so using as a cane you kind of press it with your side of your foot or something and it releases this blade in which you can then slash. So those are the three contents. So let's now assemble this sword and go into more detail. Okay, so assembling the sword is very easy. These two parts essentially just clip into each other. There's a little groove on that side, and then of course there's a little groove inside there, and you just gotta line them up essentially. Clip them together, and then that forms that part of it. So this is basically your cane part. That's the bottom of it. Of course you've got that button there where you can touch with your foot to flick that out. And this is the cane, which also forms the sheath for the actual sword. You can see it's got some really nice detail down the top here. Looks really cool. And of course the sword, it just sheaths in the top here. You'll notice there's like a little button here that aligns to that hole in the top there. So you kind of sheath them together, that pops in and clips in. So that is the cane sword fully assembled. Looks pretty cool. Looks like a genuine type of cane that they would have used, you know, in that timeline. And it looks exactly like the one from the game. And of course, if you press that button at the bottom, that'll flick out. So that's what it looks like when it's actually flicked out like that. Looks pretty awesome. Now of course, this is pretty much like the cane that Jacob uses. To pull the sword out, you kind of just press that button in, and you can pull the sword out, just like that. Slip it back in, and it locks into place, so it won't come out unless you press that button. Looks pretty cool. It still works pretty well considering it's all plastic. They've made a good design. They've added a lot of nice detail to it, and of course cool little hidden blades like the, I guess the kick switch scythe blade. So you're supposed to use your foot to kick that little switch, and then it triggers that blade. So you can slash like that, and then draw your sword, and use your short sword along with the scythe down the bottom. So it's quite a dangerous weapon, because you've got the base of the cane, and then you've got the sword itself. So it's quite a dangerous weapon to use. Looks awesome. So yeah, that is the cane sword fully assembled. It's got quite a nice looking things. You know, you've got the cool looking sword, the cool scythe blade down the bottom, and of course it forms a cane, which also looks pretty cool as well. So it's all kind of disguised, so if you were really assassin, you could be walking around with this cane, and then when it comes to it, pull your sword out, shoot the scythe blade out the bottom, and you're ready for combat. So overall this thing is pretty cool. The cane sword looks really nice, it's got a lot of nice detail on it. It'd be pretty awesome if you were going to do some cosplay or something like that, and it looks equally as awesome if you wanted to put it on display on a shelf or something there. It's got a really nice detail. It is plastic of course, but it still looks pretty good, and you could easily use this for, you know, role-playing or whatever. Overall, I think it's pretty good value with it. It looks exactly like the one from the game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So if you wanted to maybe roleplay as Jacob, for instance, then this would be ideal to match your costume. This is quite easy to find still. It's still a new product, so you probably should get it while it's still a good price. It's still fairly decent. I think the last time they were around $90 or something like that. $90, $100, something like that. So quite a good value. I mean, it is a plastic replica, but it looks really cool, and it's definitely a collector's item for any Assassin's Creed fan. And this would especially go well with if you have the Assassin's Creed Syndicate Gauntlet with Hidden Blade, which I have done a video of that, so check that out on my channel. I'll probably put a link down in the description if you want to check that one out. It will make a good set, especially if you wanted to play Jacob or Evie. So yeah, that was the Assassin's Creed Syndicate cane sword. I think it's a very good value. I think it's a really cool replica, really cool for collectors. Anyway guys, I am Sharky Gamer. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you like this video, hit that like button, it really helps out a lot guys. And please subscribe so you don't miss any videos that I'm going to be releasing shortly. Thanks again for watching guys.